Common sense policies for common sense people. Homes for hard-working families. Build some houses, but without bringing down house prices. How hard can it be? Defence. National service, but only for people who don't want to do it. Law and order. Unemployment causes crime. I propose to lock up the unemployed. Common sense. On local issues, South Thanet to be made the new capital of the UK. A demilitarised zone to be set up between North and South Thanet.
With just over a fortnight to the election, it felt like the major parties were running out of new ideas. It was becoming difficult to tell some of their key policies apart.
Nothing we want to achieve will be possible unless we eliminate our deficit.
The deficit will be cut every year.
People know, money's not growing on trees.
The Gov's rival, Nigel Farage, had attempted to cut through with an eye-catching poster.
Can't think of a more appropriate place to talk about the subject of immigration than beneath the White Cliffs of Dover.
He's got a poster. He's planning to put escalators on the White Cliffs of Dover. This is the most dramatic U-turn from Farage and his mob.
I wonder if he's saying too many are coming in and we're making it too easy, so it's like a metaphor for coming in far too easily.
But you're coming by plane, don't you? No one. I mean, to be honest, if someone paddles across the English Channel and tries to climb up the White Cliffs of Dover, I think we need that kind of initiative in this country. I think we should welcome those kind of people.
In South Thanet, the Pub Landlord strategist Matt Ford was keen to find out how the other party's messages were being received. He'd organised a focus group of local residents, including a hypnotherapist, an estate agent and a milkman, to gather their opinions on the campaign.
Well, thank you for everyone for coming and giving us your time for this special focus group. You've been picked because you're a diverse representation of the people here in South Thanet. This is a safe place to just be open and honest. Here we go. So I'll read out some policies from national parties, just ask you in turn who you think those policies belong to. And on the spot fine if you let your dog foul a path.
UKIP.
UKIP, okay.
Conservative.
Conservative.
I'll say UKIP.
UKIP.
It was a UKIP policy. The legal right to get the cheapest rail fare for your journey.
Labour.
Conservative.
Labour.
Greens. Green.
Interesting. It is a Labour policy. It's interesting that isn't getting through. What about get rid of drones?
Get rid of drones.
Green.
Yeah, Green Party.
Green.
Yeah, Green.
Yeah, green.
Okay, it's FUKP.
Yeah.
Free dogs.
Free dogs.
Free dogs.
Free dogs, as in you don't pay for dogs anymore.
Free dogs.
Or liberate them. Which one?
Giving them for free by the state.
The Pub Landlord.
Yeah, FUKP.
FUKP.
Free dog for me.
Okay, it is an FUKP policy, so that's good that message is getting through, that people know that's something that the party stands for. Do you think it's a good idea?
Yeah.
But doesn't that sort of go back to the subject about the pooing on the streets?
Yeah.
One thing the focus group could agree on was that they were proud of their area and would be looking for results from whoever won.
When Nigel Farage was being publicised for standing locally, being a local estate agent, we lost 3 sales on the back of him being publicised to be our local MP, and that was on the back of them not wanting to be living in a town that was going to have him as an MP.
And you think if he was successful here, you would see more of that?
I think a lot of people would reconsider living here because it's the perception of what we are locally. We just want to have a nice place to live, no dog poo.
It's the corruption.
Particularly the white dog poo, we don't want
no white dog poo.
Because it's the biggest secret in the UK as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So it's about boost the tourist trade.
It's got a fantastic quality of life and it's got this brilliant coastline and 3 great towns.
It's got fantastic history, it's got beautiful beaches and it's got great friendly people and it's got so much going for it, and I'd love to see it brought up to the standard that it deserves.
Lovely. It could be like a little mini Whitstable. This is what we're hoping.
Well, thank you all very much for coming.
Cheers.
Cheers. It really was great. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think that was a really positive session, and this is a strong basis for us to move forward in this campaign. In any election, you're not going to get 100% of the people supporting you, so of course there will be negative voices. But on the whole, I think it's brought a real positivity, and I think a lot of hope as well.
What do you think your chances are of actually winning?
Well, when we first announced, I was 66 to 1, right? Which is the perfect outsider bet, isn't it? So I'll take those odds. I mean, I might win, I might not win. If I don't win, that then at least I'll have tried. And better to have tried and failed than not tried and not failed.
With only 10 days to go until the election, all the parties' campaigns were entering their crucial final phase.
Good afternoon there. I'm canvassing for Scott Mann, who's a Conservative candidate for the general election.
Would you like one of these, Hugh Winder?
I wouldn't vote for you if you were the only candidate in the whole world.
Well, fair enough. That's democracy.
In Thanet, the Tories were wheeling out their big guns.
Boris Johnson here.
Yeah,
how are you?
How are you doing? And candidates were going door to door to deliver their messages. No stone was left unturned in the hunt for votes.
We can definitely do our bit here because it's a two-horse race here. And
you can win against Sal Murray, the pub landlord. I think so. Yes.
Matt was buoyed by the focus group.
Right, let's go.
And seemed relieved to hear that some of the Gov's messages had been landing. It was now the pub landlord's turn to go door to door to persuade undecided voters.
These are people you need to reach out to. You appeal to a certain demographic.
Right.
Similar to you. You also need to reach out to normal people.
Can I interest you in a leaflet, sir? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you, sir. We're campaigning on behalf of the Free United Kingdom Party. Would you care to be canvassed? Have you got time to speak to us? Red Door, probably Labour.
I'm certainly going to be voting, but I'm one of those undecided, so...
Right, OK.
So...
No, we're not UKIP, sir. Who are you with?
Who's this?
This is Pepper.
Hello, Pepper. Yeah, big fan of dogs.
Absolutely, we love dogs.
What would FUKP do for small businesses locally? Because we're kind of a bit...
Well, I expect business rates could probably come down.
OK.
I reckon that's what you want to hear.
And that's what you're trying to tell me?
I think it's very important in politics to tell people what you reckon they want to hear. But what are the issues that concern you?
National health.
Yeah.
Education.
Yeah. All the usual stuff.
All the usual stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
You've got big ideas on all those things.
If Labour are offering 20,000 new nurses, we offer 20,001.
With the Scottish thing going on, would you consider going in coalition with the SNP?
Well, there'd be certain conditions.
Yeah?
Yeah, they'd have to not want to break up the UK. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Cheers.
A little bit disturbed at you splitting the vote.
All right, so you're concerned I may draw people to me who could vote
against Farage.
Against Farage. We propose to brick up the Channel Tunnel and free dogs.
Free dogs?
Free dogs.
What? Get dogs and set them free, or
no,
everyone gets
you can
a free
have a free dog if you want one.
So do you think, based on what you heard, you could potentially vote FUKP on May the 7th?
It's a definite possibility.
If I was to ask you, Graham, what sort of image does that say to you? What sort of keywords flash out in your brain?
Bus driver.
The Gov had been wearing the same maroon blazer for over 20 years, and I could sense Matt's growing exasperation with his deliberately unsophisticated image. All the other party leaders had grasped how important a controlled media image could be for the polls. Miliband was trying to attract the female vote.
How many midwives does it take to help Ed Miliband get the perfect NHS selfie?
No more lunchtime pints, you say?
Farage had swapped fags and pints for cupcakes and cups of tea.
Hi, morning everyone. All well?
And Cameron revealed he was a leg man.
I like the thighs because they're very juicy.
You look at David Cameron with his great big gammon-like ham face, right? Which is what everyone says. He's got a gammon-like ham face, or like a big plum with a nose. You look at that, right? And the personal jibes are not my thing in politics, by the way. I think the time for that has moved on. But you look at his giant hammy gammon face, right? He'll look like a prune if he went on holiday and got a big suntan. He'd look like a prune when his face would wrinkle up. Anyway, he's a ham-faced idiot. But not that personal jibes get us anywhere or shedding light on this. But you look at him that dispatch. What do you think? I could do that.
It says 4, but that...
4?
That's not percent.
4 what?
Just 4.
4?
Just 4.
4 people?
It's so small they haven't even put it as a percentage.
There's no way on earth I've just got just 4 people.
That's what this poll says.
Because I had 10 people nominate me. I've had 10 people nominate me. I can't imagine 6 of them have done a runner. That's important. This data is fundamentally unreliable. I question the methodology of this poll. It's been a speculative opinion poll that has been taken at a time of instability within the electorate.
It doesn't look good.
Do you think he's aware of how serious it is?
I don't know.
Bad news for all the others, they're all down. Everyone's down. Everybody's down, it's bad news for everyone. What you're seeing here is weariness on behalf of the electorate. Don't worry. Chin up, mate. We can do it. You can do it, Duffy Moon. We can do it, yeah? Chin up.
In terms of whether he can win or not, it's looking very difficult.
The poll had dealt a serious blow to Matt's fragile confidence.
What are you doing coming down here trying to make people in Thanet an idiot? The only idiot around, pal, is you.
What do you mean by that?
You was the last one to vote for.
Who are you going to vote
for idiots.
Then there doesn't
All their sidekicks.
Thank you.
That was a bracing encounter with logic there.
But he still had one last trick up his sleeve that he hoped might turn things around.
I think we need to do a little bit of work on image.
But this is like, people know me for this blazer. People know me for it. We change that. It's like making tomato ketchup out of carrots.
No, it'd just be like putting it in a slightly different bottle. At the moment, when you dress like that, it puts certain groups of people off.
Won't happen.
I think we just need to try a little bit of an image change.
No, it's not happening.
The Great Outdoors Club.
Yeah.
You're a modern British man.
Yeah. It's not me, though, is it? It's not right. It's not me.
Right.
And this jumper is not me.
Look, this isn't
I
just.
look like some sort of nonce. This is like 6 inches off being radio DJ wear. Look at it. Look at it. Guys and girls. I mean, I can't be seeing this.
What are you doing? How can you not see it?
What?
Stood in a field doing Jimmy Savile impressions, you bonehead.
Just trying to be myself.
That's the problem. What am I doing?
In this.
Now I'm storming off. There you go. 2 for the price of 1.
Stop filming! Why are you still filming me?
Thanet South will be a fiercely contested election. I doubt he'll get more votes than the monster raving loony party normally get.
Just 4. 4? It's so small they don't even put it as a percentage.
Very patronising to ordinary, decent working people.
What sort of image does that say to you?
Bus driver.
I doubt he'll get more votes than the monster raving loony party normally get. Thanet South will be a fiercely contested election.
4? It's so small they don't even put it as a percentage.
Bus driver.